I just threw a beanie on because I have a hair appointment this afternoon, so there's no point in doing anything to my hair. I'm getting a nice little refresh, and then I'm getting new extensions put in tomorrow because I wear hair extensions. Partly because the medication that I'm on for my MS, it caused a lot of hair loss, hair breakage. Anyway, I did my research. Other people that are on what I'm on, and they experience the same thing. So I think that partly had to do with it. But to do like a little prep update, my very first vlog, I was 7 weeks out, and now I am 4 weeks out today. So we are in the home stretch, and I feel really good. Like I'm in a good spot. My body's responding nicely. I'm excited. For a while there, probably like the 7 weeks out, 6 weeks out, 5 weeks out, I was in my head a lot. I'm like, am I going to be ready in time? Can I do this? It's really hard, all of those things. But just trust the process, stick with it, don't quit before the miracle. Those are all things that I was telling myself. And I'm kind of like a control freak where it's like, because I didn't know what the outcome was going to be, right? Because in in this sport, it's like you're peaking for that day when I get on stage. I'm going to be ready when I get on stage. I'm not going to be ready 4 weeks out. I'm not going to be ready 5 weeks out because you can't maintain that look for that long, right? So again, just trusting the process, just giving myself up to the experience, as hard as that is, because it's like you want to be ready now, but that's not the way it works. But today is a rest day, and oh my gosh, my body is really feeling it. I just had an Epsom salt bath, and that did help actually quite a bit. I was um, pretty sore. Like like last night, I couldn't even like move my head. I couldn't even turn to the side because my neck was just everything was just super tight, and my back is really. I just need to, and I need an adjustment. I need to go to the chiropractor, and I also need to do more stretching and foam rolling and all of those things. Um, I know better, and I haven't been doing it. But anyway, I'm only only I'm lifting 4 times a week, and then I have 200 minutes of cardio a week, and I get to set that up as I want to. My coach just gives me those protocols. But I think when people think about like getting in shape or getting toned or losing weight or whatever, they think about like, oh, I have to do more, more, more. But that's not what works best for the body, right? Because you will only recover from your workouts are only as good as your recovery, right? So for me, because my macros are pretty low, because what I'm doing it's an extreme, that's how I recover, right? Food, sleep, rest, those are the tools that you use to recover. So when I don't have a lot of food, my body's not able to recover from a lot of stress in the gym. We just switched my program a couple weeks ago, and the program I was on previously, when I had a little bit more food, was a very high volume. And as soon as we made that change to the training plan, I dropped weight because when like training is a stress on the body, so the exercise, it was causing me to retain water, which is normal. That I was quite inflamed. So when we switched that program, I dropped weight, and now progress is just really humming, and that's making me excited about the journey. But anyway, so today, rest day, much needed. Tomorrow, rest day, and then back at it on Monday. So anyway, things are going really well. I'm excited. Um, and for me, it's all about the journey. It's not about the show. It's not about the trophy. Right now I feel like I'm winning because this is like the best I've ever looked. Like I said, it's not about the plastic trophy that I have a couple of from the last shows that I've been that just collect dust in the other room. Don't get me wrong, I'm competitive. I'd love to win, but it really puts it into perspective when you think about like I'm being judged next to the girl beside me, what she looks like, how her body looks to fit this criteria of these strangers that are judging us. It's like, who cares? I'm happy with the way my body looks. I'm going to be even more happy in 4 weeks. As long as, I keep doing what I'm doing and I'm following through, that's what it's about for me. But I am going to do some stretching, foam rolling, probably some posing too. I'm just going to enjoy the weekend outside of the gym, so I can go back Monday feeling re-energized, excited to just continue to crush it. So anyway, that's a little update as to where we are at 4 weeks out today. Just about to do some foam rolling and stretching, and I got my girl playing in the background, my BFF that I met on social media with, Danielle.
Rest days. I'm like, if you're training with the proper intensity, yes, you're the best. Like, and they feel like shit about it. Then they're like, what is up with this girl? Why is she so at them? And that's like the one thing that you have to work on, and I won't let you out of it. And it's like, this is why we do this. Like, I would love this to continue helping you. Yeah, for sure. But you are.
Okay, I am just making my breakfast that I am going to take with me to my hair appointments. I try to push back my food as long as I can in the morning, because as soon as I eat, then I get hungry, right? So the longer that we can keep that off, the better. There's no question that bikini prep, it's not healthy by any means what I'm doing, but I'm just managing. I'm just doing my best to like manage by fasting. It's not for any like fat loss thing. It's just like shortening my eating window, I guess. But anyway, so I'm gonna make a breakfast sandwich. My calories are my calories are lower on days that I don't work out. So there's that. But we make the best. We make the best of it with what we have. I'm on a meal plan. I really like the meal plan that I'm on. That helps. But this is like my breakfast is always like my higher carb meal, coming from the English muffin. But I'm sipping on some dandelion root tea. This is good for like liver support and water retention. And then I'm also sipping on my greens as well. I don't usually, like if I'm not in prep, I don't take greens just because it's a supplement. Like you can just eat just good quality food, right? Fruits, vegetables, good food. You don't need a green supplement. But right now I need all the support I can get. And we're doing that. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm making a breakfast sandwich. So I have some turkey bacon, eggs. Gonna put some arugula with that on top. Take that with me. I'll show you what it looks like because it is my favorite meal and it is so good. And then head out, put on some real people clothes for once. I wear like sweatsuits because I work from home. I'm an online coach, so I used to work in an office, a nice job where I had to dress up, but now my suits are like sweatsuits and I love it. But anyway, so it'd be nice to put some real people clothes on. But I'll show you my sandwich once it is ready. Also, my prep chicken is done. This is in the air fryer. Like, look how good and juicy that looks. And honestly, it took no time at all. I put it on 400, 10 minutes, then I flip it for another 10 minutes, and then it's done. And I can do that while I'm doing something else too. Multitasking at its finest.